the question comes, should you really hate a rival? I mean, it's such a mean, nasty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Yellow Jackets offense will go to work first. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not. I got to...
Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Power football with the run. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up run to the 35. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Powell. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear.
Man, I love on third down when I know I have a running back that can beat guys. Whether you want to cover me with a linebacker or a safety, I can run an angle route, and I can have success because my quarterback knows exactly when he's going to break, and that defense is not going to beat my running back.
Finds a tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Ramblin' Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech was a charter member of the SEC, though that was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
Third down, red zone play. Well alive. They'll run the option. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The Yellow Jackets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
The give to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
All right, this offense just keeps trying to pound the ball into the end zone down tight, but the defense, they're very, very physical. So I think you got to think about either a perimeter run, a potential run-pass option, or let your quarterback try to go make a play throw.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
So the Georgia Bulldogs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing. and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Out of the shotgun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Georgia sends out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Dyer. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The play-action fake. Fires to the tight end. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Lost a throw on first down. Using the quick game. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point was good.
Georgia Tech 14, Georgia 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. And there he goes down the right side. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Dogs!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Got a man. It's Powell. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incomplete formation. They go back up top. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Flips it out on the screen. Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Look out, he's got room. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Anthony. There he goes. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, better look out. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding you just got to jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. They're going to run it. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's Dyer. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quickly to the tight end. Crosses the 30. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33. 1st and 10. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the...
Turning it on! He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Yellow Jackets, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Might be calling a hot route. To the air. It's Dyer. Makes the grab. That should be the final play of the first half. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And this guy has been nothing short of sensational for his defense all year long. You're not talking about an All-America season. You're talking about an historic season. 10 interceptions on the year. This guy has got to be in the Heisman Trophy conversation.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Might be looking to run. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They take the... with the 6.
They had a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end.
Intercepted for the 11th time. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
They'll go back to work on offense. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Anthony. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. With the catch, it's Butler. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Using his legs to buy some time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Using his legs, it's King. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! The Yellow Jackets showing a little sting as they build their lead against the Dogs.
How about them Jackets, man? This is so good for Georgia Tech fans. They're so jacked up and excited. They think the Georgia players and fans, they think they're buffoons. They're smarter, they're better, and when they can beat them on the field, they want to rub it in their face.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. He's looking to throw. And he's incomplete on 3rd down.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Smashes it between the uprights.
And This guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. They'll run the screen. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Makes a grab past the marker. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Butler. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. They'll leave it with him. Almost got to the sticks on third down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Looking for a push on 4th down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got to really...
Oh, he's got some space.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Defense has to be frustrated. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And the punishment has been extended. That might be the proverbial 4th quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Simon. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Taylor.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number one. Understanding late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A third down try for the offense. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also,
oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
so Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Georgia going up tempo. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Anthony. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They want to throw it. Bag's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They want that clock to run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He's got the tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. On the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Nice job by this defense stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And, man, that is a great tackle. And your safeties have to be great tacklers, especially nowadays with all these quarterbacks that want to run. These good athletes.